Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the longtime Charger, Mike Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a first down. 12 yards there, and a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
The open man is Wilson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. They run once more with McCaffrey. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will tie this game up here late in the 1st half. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Rodgers now. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Rodgers going up top again. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over.
To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets are on top. It's now 10-7. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's over the middle to Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, 49ers. Purdy works out of the pistol. To the Alabama man, Cameron Latu. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Again in the air. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. The master of play action, Rodgers. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, There's no mistaking who it is.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's going to be taken down. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a first down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance.
And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Here's Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. They're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers will take a knee, and that should do it. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout In the second half, no points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.